All right. All right. Well, let's see if YouTube is working today. Sometimes YouTube takes a break and then problems come. When YouTube is working, it should send to everyone that we're ready to send it. Classic YouTube always collapsing. It is what it is. Putting the comments on. There you go. There you go. Comments are on. Right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's up, fam? Who wants to pump XRP with me? I mean, yeah, so far, so chill. You know, we got a question in the poll right now. January has been, and it's up to you to tell me, bad, good, a delicious nothing burger, or great. Josh in the house with a beautiful one membership. Thank you, brother. Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you so much for being here. 36 months shout out to. There you go. 36 months shout out to Josh. How's everybody doing, guys? This happened earlier today. I told you in the video that I posted today.
2026, I'm not sure. You may be. I think I have very strong feelings that you will probably be a super cycle.
Be a super cycle.
2026, yeah.
For Bitcoin.
For Bitcoin.
And what?
2026.
So it comes to show you that absolutely nobody knows. Tom Lee said early January we're gonna see Bitcoin break higher levels. Didn't happen. Tom Lee and everyone predicting, everyone saying, and a mere nobody YouTuber, yours truly. I'm also bullish, and I also have some predictions that usually are bullish because I believe that our industry is incredible. I might be biased, but I think our industry is incredible. And so far we're kind of holding the line, you know. Go ahead and put up right here. Let's go. Getting everything set up. Drop a like, guys, and let everybody know that we're live here. Appreciate that. We're not the only ones, right, watching the everything. So there's a few things that are on my mind that I want to share with you guys. Good news, bad news, better news. Start with the good news. It seems that we are not going to have a shutdown, something that I mentioned at the end of the video earlier today. It seems that we are not going to have a shutdown, which is big, massive news, guys. For the last 3 weeks, I've been telling you guys, it seems to be a shutdown, which seems to have a shutdown, but no. Let me go ahead and bring that information to you right now. Shutdown, I mean, I had it. You can already tell I had it. So if we come to right here, there's so much garbage right here. But look, I remember this post back in late December, and I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? But we got this. Give me 1 second because X, as always, has issues. But, wow, there's so much garbage. Oh, man. Shutdown, US. Maybe that's going to help. I want to bring the comments. There you go.
On this vote, the yeas are 341 and the nays are 88. The bill is passed without objection.
341 to 88. Breaking. U.S. House passes the government funding bill 341 to 88. There will be no shutdown if the Senate passes and it goes to the President Trump's desk. Beautiful. Guys, this is awesome. Okay? This is good. What's up, TJ? Planets in the house. We got all great mods and admins here. Thank you. So we have to worry about something less. That's, I think, for you, it's something less that we have to worry about, which is good, right? Now it's just up to the Senate. Now, remember, and I also want to show a few things right here with Larry Fink speaking. You know, when Larry Fink speaks, we got to listen a little bit. You know, Larry Fink, BlackRock, this guy, if he says, you know what, I want to have an extra ETF. Really? Really? I mean, that's really going to help us a lot. If he says that, you know, BlackRock wants another Alcon ETF, doesn't really have to be XRP, but if it is XRP, oh man, it's going to be so good. So, no shutdown for January. That only says that Clarity Act continues, and the Senate has two things to worry about that right now: passing this shutdown bill or the funding bill, and also getting clarity through. That's all they have to do right now, guys. Okay, so the Senate is there, hopefully soon. They were supposed to pause right now. I heard that they were pausing because of the storm, right? As you know, some of you know right now, if you open anything, you know, when it comes to cable news right now, this is what's gonna pop. Winter storm warning. Everybody's watching the winter storm. Everyone is saying, dude, it's gonna get bad, right? So everyone is talking about how bad it's gonna get. This is not my content, right? I'm not here to tell you that, but obviously, the government found another, we could say, reason/excuse not to go to work, and they are skipping a few days to exercise caution. Basically, that's what it is. Dangerous Dave in the house. What's up, buddy? Josh in the house. Thank you for seeing and for being here, guys. Appreciate it. So yeah, if you're living in the U.S., take care. Be careful, right? Take cover and prepare wisely. Prepare wisely. Guys, I reposted, you can already tell, you know. I reposted this one just yesterday. Michael Saylor saying, thinking about buying more Bitcoin. And I replied with, thinking about buying more XRP. And we got a lot of people watching, which I love it. It's really nice. I bought more XRP and XLM today at a very good deal. Hope you did too, Oscar. Look at that one. Me too. Definitely. XRP looks good. If you can then do it. Thinking about buying more Caspa. There's a lot of people. Once you start dropping the comments, you start getting the haters. You start getting the haters, right? You are absolutely throwing your money away. Obviously, extremely retarded person, right? So once you get at the bottom of Twitter comments, it's like X already knows. I don't know. We saw these two guys. This person, she's the CEO. Guess where? Yes. Okay. Does it shows? Oh, okay. If you saw it, then you already saw it. But can somebody tell me who is she with? Who is she from? Maybe someone did the homework. Some of you hold it. Let me see if I see someone. XRP, WEF. Nope. Not the World Economic Forum. There you go. John Delgado in the house. He's watching, brother. She is CEO and Executive Director, Stellar Development Foundation. So she's a biggie. She's a biggie, guys. And this is what she says. Listen up.
Hi, everyone. I'm fresh off the plane from Davos. And before I get too far away from my time there, I wanted to make sure and give you my 4 takeaways from Davos 2026. Davos had every large corporation, bank, and every finance giant. And it is clear that financial services are the killer use case for blockchain technology. And maybe even more importantly, what's also clear, the true winner in Davos this year was digital assets. It was talked about across the board, the usefulness of digital assets, how they can make not just the businesses move more seamlessly, but how they can benefit the retail side and the SME side. So it was really great to see that this has now just become mainstream conversation about how digital assets can play such a role in this killer use case for financial services. There's a recognition that the tech is here, but there's still a gap for traditional finance on how to integrate it and what are the real risks associated with it. And one of the constant themes that I was engaged in conversation about was privacy. Institutions care about the privacy of their information. They also care about privacy on the retail side, but we need to be able to make sure in 2026 to solve this for them and to make them much more comfortable with using this technology so the risk of their information and their competitive information getting out is not going to be there for them. Trust was the word that every traditional financial corporation talked about when it came to this tech stack. We need to be able to prove to the industry that blockchain can be a trusted tool. So that's part of our remit moving forward. This is something that all of us collectively really need to go out and demonstrate. And it's not talking the talk, it's actually walking the walk. There was so much discussion about the importance of open public networks and the fact that infrastructure needed to remain open without gatekeepers and toll booths on the edge. So it needs to be much like the internet that we use on the content side of the web. We need to be able to maintain that openness, those permissionless networks, so that everyone feels comfortable using the technology. We don't want financial infrastructure to be able to use this tech stack and then end up in these closed verticals all along the way, because that just sort of ruins the whole game of it. So those are my 4 takeaways from Davos 2026. And we have already started working on each of these issues, and I really want to work together as an ecosystem to be able to bring this to life.
Love it. Yeah, of course, if you are with Stellar, you are very happy with it. Stellar is one of the big ones. Stellar is one that I hold a little bit, just a little bit, not much, but I'm sure you guys hold a bunch. But it just comes to show, guys, that these are the leaders, right? Like Brad Garlinghouse, our daddy, her, Monica Long, David Swartz, and Brian Armstrong, right? All of them, they're the leaders. They're the ones that are building, leading, opening up new roads. Like, we're the holders. We're the army, right? We're the ones that are making a noise, and we're the cheerleaders, and you're trying to make our gains, right, and make ourselves financially wealthy because we are believing into these people and these infrastructures, this whole new industry called crypto, right? But they're the ones that are fighting the fight in the front lines, talking to the banks and saying, hey, digital assets and stables and Clarity Act and all of that is actually happening. So what are you going to do about it? I think, guys, we're so early, man. And it's sad to say once again in 2026, because I've started in 2021. And back then, I didn't know how early I was because I was learning so much. But now, after 5 years in the industry, it's like the clock never changed. It's like we're still early, man. I've started in 2021. I had less dark eyes and less wrinkles, but life, right? And now, after 5 years, there's still room to grow. It's just amazing how our industry keeps moving fast, but it's still lagging a little bit. And in the title of this live, you're going to find the concept of Supercycle. Supercycle. You had stock videos back in the day. I know, planets. I know. It was pretty good old times, you know? Same here, brother. Cheers. What's up, TJ? Good to see you, brother. Alberto in the house. Welcome. It's just amazing, you know? So I like to see that, guys. Welcome to all of you, 500 people. We're going to get more, so drop a like right now. Subscribe to the channel. Turn the notifications so you never miss an update once we come live. I mean, I was on YouTube and I didn't see anybody, you know, all my friends or so, content creators. So I'm like, let's come here. I have some time. Let's take questions. Let's produce some content. Let's get up with the army and see how you guys are doing, because I'm asking you, January has been, and let me see the response, bad. 43% bad, 37% nothing burger, good 16%, and 4% great. But now let me ask again. Let me ask another question. January has been underscore for gold and silver. What is the answer to that, everybody? Oh, you know the answer to that, everybody. Why? Why it has been amazing for gold and silver? Well, there's many things, and I'm sure that you guys know. You guys know. I've told you in my previous video, right, why. I gave you an explanation. I gave you just my reasoning behind it, right? But the haters of crypto, the haters of Bitcoin are thrilled. Peter Schiff, he's like, oh, yes, please, give it to me, daddy. Give it to me. But it's the price we have to pay. People are saying, great, while what's up, Jets? We're super early, fellas. Give it 8 to 10 months. You know I'm going to say it. Guys, XRP 2027. I believe it. XRP 2027. It was in 2025. It was in 2026. It's going to be... Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. It's going to be much earlier than that. XRP is Godzilla, someone says. Then I reposted this one too. It's getting some love here on X. Justin, the SEC and the CFTC, Securities Exchange Commission, and the Commodities and Financial or Futures, Commodities and Futures Trade Commission. There you go. Commodities and Futures Trade Commission to hold joint event to discuss making the U.S. the crypto capital of the world. Like that. I like that. Then all at once, guys, in his speech at Davos, he mentioned the crypto capital of the world for like 45 seconds. He spoke about crypto. Obviously, the 1 hour and 30 minutes, it was something else. But for like less than a minute, I was like, wow, that's fast. But he did say Bitcoin, crypto, digital assets, and the crypto capital of the world. Something that his team added, of course. We had less than a minute in his whole speech. That's how early we are. That's how privileged we are. Because you tell me what year crypto will take a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes of that speech. You tell me in the comments right now. At Davos, we took less than a minute, seconds. He was like, crypto, 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 gone. Less than a minute at Davos. So I think Donald J. Trump, obviously, he needs more knowledge about crypto, right? He's making a lot of money with the company, of course, but there will come a time, guys. There will come a time when everybody's going to be rushing to get into our industry. As of right now, they're building the rails, they're building the frameworks, they're building the laws and the yes, no gatekeepers, the buildings, the foundations. It seems stupid to say that after 13 plus years, we're still on this. There's people, legends, that they've been in crypto for 10 years or so, and they're still on this. So this comes to show, guys, that once you're in this, it's just sometimes very hard to impossible to leave it. So once you are in, there's no way back, right? And I can tell you, there's no way back for me. There's no way back for me. I'm not leaving this industry. This industry is so great. And we just need one. We just really, really need one good season for us to just absolutely crush it, everybody. And that's when all the people are gonna start coming at us and saying, "I'm sorry." I know, guys. Starting with Peter Schiff. Comments are being shown in the screen. Let me take a look at you, fam. I just wanted to kind of finish my intro because I want to give you the best to you guys, of course. And you want to follow me here on X? We just broke, guys. We just broke 105,000 followers. Let's go. Thank you so much. Over 100,000 followers. We're really nice, really happy and excited. And we're just growing, getting stronger, wiser. By the way, guys, I don't know if you liked it, but or you noticed, but I updated my cover and I updated my profile. That's why you won't see a check mark. It's under review. You won't be able to see this, but if you, because I'm showing you my screen, you're seeing it, right? So yeah, I don't have a check mark right now, but I will have a check mark soon. I really like it. I like the green. I like the Bitcoin. You know, right now I've been telling my community. By the way, I got a new page. Ooh, there's a few things that I want to show you guys, but let me go right here because there's so many things, guys. Like she just posted about 11 hours ago, so I want to touch on many different things, guys. And you know that on this channel we keep you in the know for about everything, and I love it. You get to know the real deal. But what I was about to tell you is that it's thrilling, you know, to see the season that we are in right now. It's just so much that can go wrong. One country not aligning with Trump and doing something stupid, and then we can have geopolitical turmoil. Bad. Thankfully, here in the U.S., no one compares to the military that we have here. So that's a big reason why superpowers are chill and they respect the U.S. So 2026, I think we are in this thin line where it all can go bad, and recession type of bad. Recession, like super mega bad. But the fact that the president is too strong for a lot of countries, Donald Trump 2.0 is a different animal, right? That has kept us leading many different things, many different efforts, which is bullish in a way, right? So if we don't break that thin line and we don't get into issues, nuclear war problems and wars, then what's left is abundance and glory and winning. And I think just having crypto undervalued, but not for long. Not for long. It's really exciting that in the next few days, as we end this month, we're going to hear the FOMC, the last one, well, in this case, the first one of 2026 was ready. Oh, yeah, we'll be live. We'll have thousands of people. It's going to be super fun. Super fun. I wonder what Jerome Powell is going to say. Honestly, everyone has been waiting for this. Everyone. Why? Well, there's a 97% chance he's going to pause according to the CME. And he got a criminal investigation that I'm sure he's not going to say anything because there's an investigation and it's Jerome Powell. And this guy never, ever says anything from that podium as far as drama. Never. It's boring. I think one of the reasons that he holds a bunch of power. He holds a lot of power, but once you remove Jerome Powell from that position, he's just gonna become useless and just like next. Well, I think what Donald J. Trump is looking is for someone that is not gonna be him, but a little bit more spicy in flavor, right? That can charm the markets, because Trump said it many times, so many times. He's like, we have good news and we crash. We have bad news and we crash. In the past, you had good news and we will pump. We will pump. So obviously, he wants someone like that, and it just makes total sense. And he talked to someone from BlackRock, and I'm like, oh, that's so good. I want a bullish guy right there. Honestly, we need people that are pro crypto for sure. It's good. What's up, planets? Non-negative politics will matter in 30 days. Liquidity is 60 days lagging from QT. QT is gone, and QE. It doesn't really feel that we have QE, right? But it will come, Christopher. I know. You know it too. QE smells like very nice, and it should come anytime. We got to be waiting for it. All jokes aside, huge thanks to Oscar for his channel, his hard work, kindness, and support for keeping us strong in this crypto market. Holmes, thank you, brother. Appreciate that a lot. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. That's what we do. That is what we do. A big shout out to all of you guys who are coming in, because I just open up saying Tom Lee, CC, they'll make predictions. No one knows what's going to happen, let alone a nobody YouTuber. But I got the good attitude. I just know that I'm doing things right. I don't own a massive corporation buying $2 billion worth of Bitcoin every single week, but I don't need that. I don't need that. We're going to do really well. Not many of my friends know or are talking about crypto lately, because they're like, I'm not going to buy that. What a trash. But then at some point, they'll be like, Oscar, tell me, should I buy? It always happens. It always happens. It's true. What is this guy talking about a pump? Because it's pumping. Our XRP community is pumping. If you're here for the price, good for you, but I don't need the price to be happy with the community. It's true. Our community is strong, and it's going to get better and bigger and stronger than ever before. And prices, it's nice. That's how we make our kicks and money, but the people that you meet along the way is much better. People overprice all day. All day. It's not being called QE because they're all political, but realize new FOMC chair is coming. Oh, yes. Don't you not pump it up 100%. Japan is in a critical situation, but they're dealing with better than like a bigger crash. Oh, boy. Yeah, there's so much about Japan that I don't know. There's more things there. Let's move on to this. Last updated 50 minutes ago, so it's pretty recent. Senator Cynthia Lummis pushes. Remember that she's not running again, so she eventually will stop being a senator, right? But right now, she's still one. It says, please pass clarity now. It cleared the House in July. So right now, it's like, why is it taking too long, right? At the Senate. So the Senate has the clarity, has this shutdown that I'm sure they're going to pass soon. There's so much there going on that it has to kind of move on. Oh, there you go. This is what I'm talking about. I saw Eleanor Tourette post a couple hours ago, and I'm like, okay, I see. Check this out. It says, the Senate has canceled Monday votes ahead of the snowstorm, right? Members will now likely trickle in ahead of today's late afternoon votes, leaving the fate of the Senate AG committee's crypto market structure markup unclear. So she's like, I asked a committee spokesperson whether the markup was still on and was told there's nothing to announce yet. In the meantime, new amendments have been filed to the text released Wednesday, including the Bipartisan Credit Card Competition Act from Senator yada yada. Yeah, guys, we're talking about government and crypto and the politics of it. And to people, it's like, I don't care, Oscar. I don't care about it. Just make XRP pump so I can retire and buy a Lambo. Just so you know what I'm dealing with, guys. So you know what I'm dealing with. Some people have no clue or don't want to know the behind the scenes. I love the behind the scenes, but I'm already old enough to find it delightful. But I understand some people just want to see price go up, and that's it. And I feel you. I mean, why not, right? Why not? Take a look at some of the comments. Says, let me go to the comments right now. Let's highlight a few before we continue with our investigation today. XRP is on sale. You're going to wish for $2 XRP when it pumps to $10. Donnie, you're speaking the facts, brother. You're speaking the facts. Imagine only XRP has clarity. Sing by Trump, but still weak coin. Yeah, I mean, people like to sell XRP, that I can tell you. Christopher says, I don't want a Lambo. I just want to fly to every country and live in peace. Well, you know, if you go to Dubai, you can just live in peace there. It's super peaceful. Dubai is a great place. But if you don't like the heat, then don't go to Dubai. $3 XRP. What a waste of time. Same nonsense for the past year. Wasting your money and time. So what is best? Fiat? Pass. I'm going to take some risk and I'm going to buy XRP. Thank you. DJ prayers, bro. We got it. Take your time. Of course. What is... Oh, Tia is leaving? My aunt passed away this morning. Dude, what are you doing here? Thank you, TJ. No. Go ahead. Leave, bro. We'll see you there on Telegram, bro. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Oh, this is a good one. Oscar, you gotta quit making fake predictions. You're cool, dude, but the bottom is not in. Cool. I mean, nobody knows the bottom, so I'm gonna keep buying. Appreciate that. Hopium. Give me more, please. Give me more. I need more now. CC said 4-year cycle will be broken and 2026 will be a super cycle. Guess what I started with? Exactly that. Yes. That's what I mentioned in my previous video and on this one too. I'm bullish. Really bullish. No capital gains taxes either. Oof. I don't know about that. I mean, the government wants money. That I can tell you. The government wants money. What's the reason to go $3 today? Today, tonight? Not going to happen. But it will happen. And I'll be so ready when it happens that when it happens, it's just going to be another day for me. But $3 is going to be, and it is, but people complain about XRP being a waste of time. Yeah, they are here watching XRP. Andrew, it is human nature. It happens. How much XRP do we got? Total supply of XRP, 100 billion. Circulating supply of XRP in the 40-50 billion. And we have nothing compared to that. Nothing compared to that. It's crazy. 10,000 XRP soon? Oh, yes. Awesome. Big shout out to you guys in the comments. Appreciate that a lot. Links down below and also link on the top of the chat. for you who want to sign up on BTCC, we have right now the 2000 XRP giveaway, everybody, where you can have a chance to win 2000 XRP. It's something that with BTCC we're doing every single month. And they're pushing it because they know that, well, prices are not the sexiest, crypto's not the sexiest. And when people are not trading, well, exchanges don't make that much money. If you didn't know that, now you know. But still, they're doing it because they care, because of course they are in business. So my link is down there. You can scroll down and you're gonna see that. Basic, right? But we're always giving XRP to you guys, to my community. And also, I'm inviting you for a lifetime to my Discord server, where we have a big community. We get wild, crazy, and answer questions, go back and forth. Obviously, with the prices and everything that's going on right now, it's a little bit more quiet, but still, we are there for you. We got a lot of people in. But just give us a nice altcoin season, and everything's gonna get so crazy. I mean, I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that. Take a look at more. I buy XRP around 75 cents average, but I sold at what? 280. Hey, you made money. Good for you. Good for you. You know, I bought XRP at 50 cents and I saw it go all the way to 360. I checked my wallet and I was like, grateful, blessed. Then I checked my wallet again right now at 180, and I was grateful and blessed. Because am I really going to sell for like a 5x, which makes sense, but do I need the money? The answer is yes. Yes, go ahead and sell. Come on. I mean, you only live once. If you need the money, not financial advice, but if you need the money, you need the money, right? Nobody's going to be like, oh, why did you sell? But if you don't need the money and you have like a job, you have a stable income, that's why it's important. Like if you have a business, a job, or like more income sources that can help you not sell your crypto, that is very wise. That is very wise, because otherwise you will have to sell crypto right now, and then it just makes everything more complicated. I made more money with XCN so far than any coin. Good for you, bro. Beyond blessed, my man. Blessed to be breathing 100%, bro. 100%, right? I mean, just the fact that we are here and, I mean, not in the hole. By the way, silver is skyrocketing, right? Gold and silver are parabolic while crypto is oversold and seemingly at the end of the road. I wonder what happens next. We're all watching. We're all watching, right? I guess that's one way to watch her video. Women, right? They have it easier. Can't believe it. Yeah. We're just going to ignore that. Everybody seems to be certain Bitcoin is going lower. Alcon Daily, Betty. What's your price prediction on Solana? I think Solana is going to continue going higher. Solana is a really good one. It's a big, massive partnerships, including ETPs. Solana is going to be fine, but it's just a risky asset, bro. It's a risky asset, like XRP, like everything. We should be watching Cooper. I was like, who's Cooper? No, Copper. Thank you. How about Cardano? It's another big one. It's another one that I like. Ripple and SBI are scheduled to launch RUSD stablecoin. There you go. Beautiful. That sounds familiar. Then faces melt. Then BTC 10x from 100 to 1 million. Alt correlation. Copper, yeah. DJ, you're still here, bro. No way.
People thought that the internet itself would not survive. If you're not getting yelled at and shit on every day, you're doing something wrong.
When all of the various phases of discrediting it, laughing at it, saying it was corrupt, saying pedophiles would use it, when all those things happened, you were like, no, this is because it's going to work.
All innovations that change the world face criticism. The internet was scoffed at. People thought that the internet itself would not survive. Then you had people who understood that, obviously they become multi-hundred billionaires now, the people at Google and Apple and other companies. They realized the potential. So then the change happens and we're in a new world. People thought that the internet is...
Yeah. Canada is against the Golden Dome being built over Greenland. Yeah, because, Trump is not really... he loves the stock market, but he is not going to stop at anything to infuriate other countries. So that's why I think the markets, like the crypto market, is the one that is suffering the most, but hard assets are doing really well. Sorry, hard assets are holding the line pretty well, man. Amazing.
Legislation in the U.S. has been making good progress.
Oh my goodness, the audio is nothing. That's crazy. Give me more audio, please. Let me see.
And I wouldn't say it's stalled. I'd say there's a good round of negotiation happening. And so I think that that's positive. What we shared publicly was that we want to make sure any crypto legislation in the U.S. does not ban competition for traditional financial services, banks, or traditional securities brokerages. And in our reading of the draft, that's what it did. It actually unfairly penalized crypto companies. We think they should be able to compete on a level playing field. And when there's competition, that's how the consumer benefits. And I think there's very forward-thinking bank CEOs like Bill Winters and others that have just really been leaning into this as an opportunity. They recognize.
Out of all of them, two from the crypto industry: Brad Garlinghouse, Brian Armstrong. American companies, guys. America represented. And some bankers, of course, not all in or into the Bitcoin standard. So, yeah, it's really nice to see, the beginning of this whole story, which is Bitcoin and crypto digital assets. It's going to take a while. Might take more years, which I know you watch and you're like, sure, if you're in your 20s or 30s, but 40s, right? You're like, man, more time, have to wait more. What is this one?
Well, Cheryl, it's great to be with you. This is really an important priority, not only for President Trump, but for Republicans here in the House, where we've worked for 4 years on market structure legislation, and we've passed it twice. We passed it in the last Congress, my bill called Fit 21, and then this Congress, just last July, we passed the Clarity Act, which is what the Senate is debating. And the Clarity Act got 78 Democratic votes here in the House. We lay out the strict rules for market structure on how to treat a digital asset as a commodity or as a security, how you store it, how you can custody it, how it can be used for collateral, how banks will interact with digital assets. So it's a very important bill. You cannot pass a bill just for dollar-backed stable coins like the Genius Act that President Trump signed into law last year without market structure. It's like passing a bill authorizing cell phones, but there's no cell towers. So this bill is very important. I agree with the president that I hope he can sign it soon. We're working with senators to get this text in good shape, listening to their ideas, their concerns, their changes they'd like to make, so that we can get a bill that the digital asset community and the traditional finance community can both support and get this on the president's desk.
Yeah, there it is. Big shout out to Bank Xrp, always bringing amazing.
Well, Cheryl, it's great to
amazing snippets of XRP and crypto related stuff. I really like it. Very useful, because I don't understand, guys. There's just so much information, more than what any normal person will want to hear. I do it because it's what I love to do, but even I get frustrated, tired, exhausted, right? But there's so much happening that when you add them all up, it just comes to like 1 or 2 days, and then in 1 or 2 days nothing changes, and you're like, but there's so much happening, why nothing changes? And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. It's not gonna move because a senator or a member of Congress spoke something bullish about crypto. You guys remember? I still like. You guys remember when we went like crypto fam will go wild and euphoric as a member of Congress or a senator will speak about a crypto or just crypto in general. We'll be like, they are talking about us. They're talking about us. Like they're talking about Shiba Inu or Dogecoin or crypto. That's amazing, And we'll say it's so bullish news that they're using our language, right, and stuff. I remember that a lot in 2021 as Shiba Inu will explode and the first, the anchors, like media anchors, they will be like reacting to Shiba Inu and Dogecoin and Ethereum, and they'll be like, okay, so they begun to understand this new technology much faster than them, than members of Congress. Fast forward 4 or 5 years, now members of Congress are easily talking about our industry. The media knows a lot more about our industry. It's just getting slowly and steady, and then all at once. Who is missing, you might ask? Who is missing? The people. Retail. They're missing. There's a bunch of distractions right now, but they're missing. Why? Because they don't see the number go up. In the past, we had no clarity, no genius, no Ripple billions of dollars in acquisitions. We had no laws, no ETFs, no Ripple winning lawsuit. They were actually, sued. Like we had nothing but retail. The price went all the way to the moon. Retail was watching, and then that's how we got our altcoin season. But we had nothing. We have no foundation, framework, nothing. Now it's the opposite. We don't have the numbers go up yet, but we have, and we're building so much right now. So if and when the time comes and we see that super cycle begin, rotation of liquidity from metals, from stocks to crypto and risk on assets, brace yourselves, because predictions might just leave stupid. Like predictions might just be thrown out of the window as far as how big we're going to actually move. And I'm watching and I'm like, why not? Because XRP, of course, it hasn't been $4 yet. But $4 XRP with everything set in stone could just be crushed in one night. What do you mean, Oscar? Yeah, exactly what you heard. One night. XRP can just break easily. I mean, I have no problem with that saying it. $4 one night. Maybe a little crash to 350, 360, and there it goes up again. In a week, it's already at around 480, 550. Easy. Makes total sense. If not higher. Not higher. Obviously, guess what's going to happen? When that happens, you're going to see an ocean of people rushing to YouTube and making videos saying XRP is going to go to 20 and 30 and 50 and 100. They obviously have no clue all that we have to go through, but we'll be here telling you guys, we got 5 very quickly. What's next? So it's little by little, then all at once. And I'm happy that we have over 500 people, right, that are listening, and it's pretty nice that you guys are here with us. Appreciate your support. Drop a like if you haven't already. And because we're strong, I think we're a very tight community, and really nice to see everything, eventually it's gonna start making sense to people. Yeah, I believe that. Lalito in the house, welcome. The names, bro. I don't really like that YouTube removed your names and gave you the at usernames, because it's hard for me to read your name sometimes. Doesn't make sense, but they did it. Last year, 1 ounce of silver bought 9.8 XRP. Now it buys you 53 XRP. Yeah, but still, I mean, silver is good, but it's not really. I mean, you can easily crush all that silver gains with one good meme coin, to be honest with you. A lot of people are talking about silver because obviously it's really strong. It's a hard asset. It's safe, and it's going fast. I love it. But understand this, my friends. You give us 1 week where meme coins actually wake up, you make in that 1 week what you just made in like 3 years holding silver. That's what, I mean, let me just put it this way. We've been suffering for so many years. At least you should know by now which meme coins are going to be really good in the future, right? Because if you're not doing your due diligence, you are going to see Pepe do 100%, and you'll be like, I should have bought Pepe. And you're like, dude, you had so many years or months to buy Pepe or Pengu or other ones, bro. Meme coins are going to crush XRP in gains, as you know. Memes are still going to be relevant. I mean, I know. Are probably not my biggest. They're not my biggest size in my portfolio, but meme coins are going to be, crazy too. But I'm just giving you an example. Obviously, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and Cardano, and with utility are also going to do really well and better than silver. Way, way better than silver. But I'm just telling you, like, for those who are watching and want the crazy, crazy, crazy gains, right? That's why I do have some moonbacks, what we call them moonbacks, where I have just tiny percentage of my portfolio, and I'm like, whatever, right? Because I know that in the bull market, I'm going to make all my money back. All of the money that I'm putting in is in great projects, right? I'm going to make that money back. Not a problem. Not even, it's just what it is. Right now, they crash a lot because these are risky assets, right? It's not like we're not talking about metals and buying bonds, right? Nobody will watch. We're talking about risky assets that change people's lives if you know what to do and how to do it. That's it. Melania, absolute scam, bro. I mean, that one, I didn't like it. I told you at the very beginning I didn't like it, and it just crashed the whole party for Trump coin. Didn't like Melania. Made no sense. It doesn't make any sense. But I mean, they made a lot of money, billions of dollars with it. Oscar was born in San Antonio. I remember the town. San Antonio is so good. So good. Last meme I banked on whale was 500 to 100 million. I like to study the top 10. Yes, Phantom. Yeah, Phantom Wallet. Oof. You gotta be fast, right? I love the Phantom Wallet with Jupiter. Ooh, you gotta be fast. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, imagine you have 10 Solana, okay? You have 10 Solana on Phantom Wallet, and you use Jupiter, and a friend of yours or whoever tells you this meme coin, obviously this is just an example, right? Don't do it. So instead of, from 10 Solana, you trade that in, you swap it for such meme coin. After 2 or 3 hours, you look back and then you're like, I love what happened, right? I love the returns, right? Crazy memes. So you swap from the meme coin back to Solana. And from 10 Solana that you started, then now you have 300 Solana, 100 Solana. Like, it's so big, the gains on Phantom. Obviously, you can go from 10 Solana to 0 Solana, right? But a lot of people like that casino type of environment, because some people in crypto just love that, and you make a lot of money. I mean, that's just a non-utility, non-brains way. It's just full degen on, and you get to make a lot of money if you do things right. Have a monthly dividend play, so monthly add to XRP. Let's go, man. That's nice. Trump should have never done those memes. Yeah, but yeah, it's the Trump coin was fine. I don't mind the Trump coin. It was fine. I like the Trump coin. There were so many, like, I know some content creators, some influencers on X, they were heavy on that Trump coin. They liked the Trump coin. They literally erased all of his other projects to fully focus on Trump coin. And I know their names, and they know they got burned too. Some of them got burned bad, but none of them expected Millennium. And what happened was Trump was at $70 plus. And on that Sunday, I'm never going to forget, from 70 went down to 20, bro. And then 15 in one day, just because of another stupid meme coin, bro. That's the biggest mistake. It never recovered. So obviously, you don't want to do that. It just hurt everyone. And that was done by the president's team, of course. Not by him, obviously, but by his team. Okay, I like this one. Let's go ahead and get spicy here. Why not? What is the best crypto advice you ever heard? Tell me in the comments, everybody. While I stretch. Tell me in the comments, what is the best crypto advice you have ever heard in your crypto experience? Welcome. All precious metals are way overbought. I mean, they're pumping a lot, of course. Is Pepe a good meme? I think so. I have some Pepe. Only buy memes if you're a friend of billionaires that will eventually rug pull it down. I know, right? Follow PMI, follow copper. Take profits. Oh, yes. I'm going to sell some meme coins when we get a pump. Same here. I mean, I'm not going to hold them to life, but I got to sell some. The old standard of meme coins is Doge and Shiba. Best advice, buy XRP. My man. You see? So you guys, what's up, Ghost? Buy the dip, 100%. Best advice, always be buying. You remember, guys, a lot of people here are obviously in, well, past 30, 40. The 40 ones, right? The 40-year-old ones know, because I wasn't that old enough when the internet was doing, all the greatness early 2000s. But when you were, 20 or so in early 2000s, like, I'm sure that you were so excited to listen your iPod and burn CDs, download, music and burn it in those CDs and play some games and watch YouTube videos and so. But I'm sure that it never came across your mind that, hey, this thing called internet is gonna have AI agents, AI, artificial intelligence and all of that, and ChatGPT. I mean, you're talking that decades after, right? All the big greatness, it was going to be created because of one thing, which is the internet. So in this case, now we have 5 Pokemon. I was 33. Oh, boy. So young. Yeah, it's just right now we have crypto, and unfortunately for me, right, I wish I was this young forever, but I mean, now some of you are gonna tell me, relax, Oscar. But it's not gonna be the greatest in my 30s, guys. I probably am gonna be 40s plus, and we are actually gonna see crypto at an amazing position, right, in about 10 years from now, which means that all the crypto that I'm buying, holding, and holding on for dear life right now, it's all gonna pay off next decade. Next decade. Simple as that. Why? Well, because just the way it is, it takes time. It's not gonna change today, tomorrow, because we want to. Because we want to. So I mean, we do have 4 years for this decade to end, but realistically speaking, I think we still have a few more years after that. And then, yeah, coming across to $1 million Bitcoin. I think $1 million Bitcoin, imagine. So Bitcoin for sure has to do some work right now. Bitcoin has to do something soon to bring back that euphoria, money, liquidity, investments, and confidence from all the banks and all the people that are buying right now like crazy. It will, but it has to do it eventually. And when it does, a lot of us will be like, I wanted to buy Bitcoin under $100,000. And when I be like, there's no more chance. You had your chance. When Trump wanted to buy Greenland, remember those days? When Venezuela and the attack, and you remember those days? Late 2025, early 2026, remember those days? Now it's 2027, and we're thriving at $250,000 Bitcoin, $10,000 Ethereum, $6 XRP, $8 XRP. Just as simple as that. Fast and furious. And people will ask me, is $5 XRP a good price to buy? And I'll be like, wait for 50 cents. Never. Never, ever. Well, my friends, 1 hour, 1 beautiful hour. That was good. I love that. That was really, really good, bro. I liked it. With 1,000 votes, January has been 47% bad. Oscar, what's the most obscure crypto you hold that's you're bullish on? Obscure, I don't know why obscure kind of brings me back to DeFi, because DeFi is like you have some coins that not many people know, because DeFi is like, well, that's decentralized finance. But I do have some DeFi coins there that could go absolutely nuts in the right conditions. In the right conditions, with the nice, with the right storm, right? Kind of like using some terminology here and popular words. But yeah, we just kind of need the right conditions. And Cyber, what's up, bro? Yeah, I mean, I have some moonbacks right there that if we go back to those crazy altcoin seasons, fam, oh man, like something that right now it's around $2,000 could go. You could add more zeros to that. So yeah, that's the answer to you guys. Okay. Supercycle is coming when you least expect. I want to say thank you to all of you guys. Chipper, you're here, bro. There you go. Didn't see you there. Very happy to see all of you guys. Just kind of wanted to say hi. Wanted to stop by. It's a Friday. Not much going on. In other news, I don't really go out. I just don't do that much, but I've been going out a little bit more now, and it's pretty nice. Nightclubs and stuff like that. I mean, when I go to Singapore and Dubai, that's a given. I have to do it. I go with the exchange. I work with the agency. I don't drink like much at all, but that's not me. But it's always good, to go to these big places and get to know so many people. What's bad is not taking the flu shot and going to Singapore, because that's how I got the influenza A. That was so bad. You remember, guys, that I was dying, bro, in Singapore. I was dying, bro. I came back to the States. I took the flu shot like a brand new man. Praise God. Honestly, it was so good. So when I'm going to Dubai, I'm going to take the flu shot maybe again. I don't know. I don't really want to go through that again. It's good. It's good. Well, my friends, exciting. I really like it. Thanks, Oscar. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that a lot. Fries. Hey, I want some fries. I want some fries for sure. Get faded, Oscar. Get faded. You guys are crazy. Oh, yeah. I mentioned it last year. Josh definitely worth adding it to the waterfall plan. Planets. Good to see you, brother. San Antonio. Shout out to Christopher. You've been so active today, and you've been active for the last couple of streams, so I appreciate you being here a lot. A lot. Why your title says XRP to $3 and now you're saying nothing much? Well, probably you're coming here very late or so, but my title doesn't say $3, bro. I think you're referring to the thumbnail. That's the same thumbnail I use. $3 is eventually going to happen. Oh, you thought $3 tonight? Man, you have a lot of learning to do. You have a lot of learning to do. Hey, at least I'm not saying $100 at the end of the year, huh? Burn. Tequila is my flu shot. My man. Oscar, when XRP or Ripple shows up conversation or places in Davos. Bro, you gotta be patient a little bit more. You're gonna be fine. You have a new worry about. You're a new subscriber. Welcome. But I do long XRP at 198, but it seems like it's high points right now. It's a difficult market, bro. It's a difficult market. But in crypto, bro, just one good news, one good story, and we break out to levels that nobody has seen before. That's the way it is. I've been always here. Been Oscar just got chatty lately to help my brother Oscar. I appreciate it, Christopher. That's really nice. Thank you. Yeah, guys, like Josh says, stay safe. If you're in the U.S., of course, we're going to have a big storm. But, yeah, winter Texans coming down the country, right? It's always good. I'll catch you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Links down below. Join me on BTCC. You got also links down below for all our links and communities. And I'll see you next time. Time for me to play some League of Legends. If you don't know what that is, great. That's good news for you. I'm still waiting for GT6. Like, please. I bought a PS5 last year just for GT6, and I'm like, great, I got it. Now what? And the first 2 times they delayed it, I'm like, whatever, right? I wasn't really planning on playing it. But then the last time, I'm like, nah, dude. But okay. This is a year. December or November. We need GTA 6 now, this year. No more delays. And everybody's going to be very happy. It's true. Bye, everybody. Have a good one.